Now to go on with more rock rhythms, again using bar chords. We're going to be using the chords A minor, G and F. Let's look at the chords first before hearing the rhythm. Barring at the 5th fret and pressing down an E minor shape, we actually get an A minor chord. That's our first chord we're going to use. Then moving down to the 3rd fret, the same shape but adding the middle finger down to form an E major shape, we get our G chord. And from there we go down 2 frets and we get our F major chord or F chord. Once again, A minor, G major, F major, back to G major, and A minor. So the only difference between each of these chords is that at the 5th fret, my middle finger is lifted off to form the minor chord. Let's listen to the rhythm now. Now, we start off with the A minor chord, and we begin with 2 downstroke strums. And once again, remember that when you do your first downstroke, your hand must come up and miss the strings to be ready for the second downstroke. Now, while that might sound like I'm stating the obvious, the reason is, if by accident you left your hand there and on the same beat hit an upstroke, you would have an upstroke where the main beat was, and you always want downstrokes to be on the beat and upstrokes to be off the beat. So we start off with down, bring it up, down, and then bring it up one more time again. So we go down, hand up, miss the strings, down again, hand up and miss the strings again. Very important that you get your hand upwards in position for the next beat of the bar. So it's... Now we mute the strings by releasing the pressure on the chord, and we do down, up, rather like we did with our rhythm exercises. So we have down, hand up, mute, down, up. Let's just try that slightly with increased speed. Again. Now, I finished that particular rhythm segment with my pick and my hand up, ready for the next beat. And the next beat will fall on the G major chord. So, to begin with, move and then repeat exactly the same rhythm on the G. Again. Now from here we move to the F chord, and we're going to do quite a tricky rhythm now. I'll play it first. And you're going to be creating most of the rhythm with the left hand by pressing at the appropriate places. The right hand will mostly be playing muted down and up strokes. So our first rhythm will be press on the 1 with that downstroke. So we have on the way up we mute, and on the way down we mute. So we have just to that point now, we have, and I'll play it from the beginning just to give you a perspective of the whole thing to that point. Now you'll notice that my hand is in the down position of the guitar, the right hand. So we've got down, up, down. Now here we need to press on the upstroke and then release and go down, up, muted. So we have, from the F, we have down, mute, mute, up, mute, mute. Down is press, press, mute, mute. Upstroke, press, down, up, mute. Again. Now, to continue, we would go down, up, down, again. So really, we're pressing followed by two mutes in each case, two muted string hits. We press on the first downstroke. Here's our downstroke on the F. We press, we come up, mute. We press on the upstroke this time. We go down, up, mute. Then we press on the down. Two more mutes, up and down, and one more. Press, up. Like that. So from the beginning to there we have again from the F. And you'll notice at the end of the F chord, my hand is in the upright position above the strings ready to do the next downstroke. So I'll go from the F. Then I press on the F, one downstroke, my hand comes up, I move to the G. Notice when my hand came up I didn't hit the strings, so it was up. And then I move to the A minor and start again. One more time from the F. Again. I begin the sequence again. Now that's quite a difficult rhythm sequence to try and do, but I'm sure with practice you'll get it. Let's look at some problem areas associated with this rhythm. As I mentioned earlier, when you go down, down, be sure to bring this hand up for the muted down, up, down, up. Otherwise you end up with, if you leave your hand at the bottom and go up, down, it doesn't feel right because you're playing really off the beat at that point. It gets very awkward and you don't line everything up as it should be lined up in terms of downstrokes being on the beat and upstrokes being off the beat. Another problem a lot of people encounter when playing this type of bar chord movement is because one of the chords is minor and the remaining two are major. You may find when you come back up to the minor chord you forget to lift your middle finger off and essentially hit a major chord. That is quite a frequently made mistake when doing bar chords. Get there, be sure to lift your middle finger off at that point.